Today is Tuesday, August the 14th, 2018. I'm heading out to Eastland, Texas. Gotta love that beautiful scenery here. I'm hunting with a guy by the name of Ray tonight who ordered a Pulsar thermal through a local dealer of mine who lives basically in the neighborhood across the street from me. He tried to buy it online and he was having some problems with the purchase through this big box store that he was using. My advice to you guys is, if you're buying a thermal weapon sight, don't go to a big box store. You really need to find a local dealer, because if you have a problem with that thermal, good luck getting any help from a box store. But if you have a local person that you're using, they're going to get that thing fixed immediately, and their name and reputation is riding on that. So anyways, Ray's been seeing one massive sow out on this property. He's guessing she's pushing above 300 pounds, and he's actually saying a lot higher than that, but I won't believe it until I see the thing in the ground. The plan is he's going to get first sight on that sow. I'll follow up with any other hogs that are in that area. Hopefully we'll get a hog in the dirt. I've got 1 week before I get to Colorado, but hopefully we'll drop us a pig before I leave on that trip.
Are you going to give me a heads up when you're going to give me the countdown? What is going to be? Are you just going to start counting?
Yeah, 3, 2, 1.
Give me your, I want to know how fast you're going to do it.
3, 2, 1.
One more time.
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
After working the cadence with Ray, he was responsible for the countdown. I stayed on my hog and waited and waited and waited. What is interesting to watch is his sow. Pay attention to her behavior. Multiple times she would catch wind of something and then she would back off. 4 hours earlier, Ray put down some fermented corn. The sow was either weary of the smell of that corn, or she caught some human scent and kept backing off. This is why I never choose to go down into an area where I expect a hog to show up. I also believe consistency in bait works, but big mature boars and sows will sense when something is different and will not come in.
Get him.
Another thing to observe is that if you're in charge of the countdown, you have to pay attention to both designated first targets. It is very difficult to keep your crosshairs on your hog while watching a secondary shooter hog. At some point you just have to commit when your hog is broadside and trust your wingman's shooting ability. And we'll pick up the action from here.
Countdown. I'm good. He's broadside, man. Take him. You missed your big one, dude.
Our shots were well in sync, and now we'll watch it from Ray's angle. We'll slow this down 90%, and you can see him drop his rifle right before the trigger pull. This first sow taped in at 37 inches, weighing 170 pounds. With one well-placed shot, the Hornady 140 grain black ammo did a great job. This match-type bullet had a very nominal entry and exit. Ray turned her lights out with one well-placed shot to the head. The second sow was shot with the Remington 140 grain Core-LOKT bullet. The first bullet was a running shot that struck the paunch of the hog. The second shot hit the spine, sending bone-like shrapnel out of the exiting side. This sow weighed in at just under 40 pounds. Thanks to Brian and Ray for the West Texas adventures. This will be my last hog hunt until I get back from Colorado, so stay tuned for my next adventure.